Okay, distance healing for May 19th. So first, your guides, they all showed up. Great. You aren't afraid or averse to doing the work. Just roll up the old sleeves and begin. Your guides love this quality. When they show up, you're like, come in, come in. I guess there's work to be done. Then, huh? All right, so what are we doing? Like you're all ears. And they say, fabulous. This is fabulous. They're grateful for that in you. You totally get the fastest way through to get where I want to be is to start now and to go straight through. You'd think that, you'd think that would be common sense, but it is so not. Patience for others, for you in this understanding. So, okay. So they're just kind of telling you here that it's a really exceptional quality, a fabulous quality that you have, that you're just like, oh, I guess there's work to do. Come on in. Where do we start? And then they're kind of letting you know, like, your ability to do this is here, but the normal ability is here. And if you understand that this is part of your genius, that you can have more patience for the people who are not like this. They're not like, yay, work. Okay, well, let's get it done. Let's just do. All right. Okay, patience for others, for you in this understanding. They'll make excuses not to grow. So not you, but other people. They make excuses not to grow. They'll want to bring people with them. All the tricks that the ego uses to slow down a person's growth. It's like, oh, well, maybe I can. It's like, let yourself be different now. Like, okay, this is a little gross, but this is how they showed me. Let yourself be different now. Like if your skin was cut and a scab formed, you're still okay. You're under the scab, but you don't know if you're gonna have a visible scar yet. Right now, you're under the scab. Stay there for a bit. Reinvent yourself, but not really. It's more like let go of all trying. You've done a lot of that or more than most, but they're saying there's not a lot to add back in after you take this time. So it feels more like whatever has been culled from you, pulled from your life, you're letting that go. That's great. And now whatever's left can expand in the light and the energy. So you're not going to add a lot back in. You're just going to, as far as reinvent self, it's like hide under the scab and make a list of things I've always wanted to do, and then edit the list. Make the list, wait, think, edit, cross off stuff. Don't need to go skydiving. It's not a bucket list. It's totally different. It's more of a, what do I want to allot more time for? Enjoy doing my dishes. Enjoy folding my laundry. Type of changes to the way I live. Changing the way I think about, I said things, and they said, no, everything. So it's changing the way I think about everything. I just don't care about so many things, and I don't want to feel bad about that. But going further into, I enjoy myself not caring. So it's not just not caring. It's not just saying, I'm not going to get balled up about that. It's like saying, I enjoy the fact that I don't care. I enjoy how I don't let those things get to me. I enjoy. So, we live in an incredible time right now. There's souls that are just going to grow, like they're growing. I have these clients that are like just astounding me with their growth and what they're able to understand. It's crazy. And then I check the Facebook pages of some of my relatives, and they're just lost to me. So some people are going up and some people are going down, and the people that are going down, they're just you know, kind of like lost causes to me, which is fine. So it's a very interesting time. The next 8 years, seven years, going to be pretty interesting. So I enjoy myself not caring. Freedom. Beyond, they want me to get mad, sad, scared about. I just say, I'm not available for your reality. I'm not available for your reality. And that is what I say to my relatives. They try and help me get upset about things. They try and help me because I clearly, if I'm not upset, then I clearly don't know how bad everything is. And I just say, I'm not available for your reality. All right. Your guides say, become not available. I send no energy to that cause. I love seeing myself do this way. I'm enjoying the not doing. And I'm deeply enjoying myself, my peaceful, powerful self, not doing things that are nonsense to me. I love being me. So this is where you're moving into. So you're moving into this, like, I love that doesn't bother me. I love that I'm not going to send any energy to that. I love being me. And then they said this. So this is one of your guides, but it's inside your head. Quote, a bee on a leaf is 45 times more important than that. Okay. See white dynamic energy going through everywhere inside your body. There's nowhere that it doesn't go. I have a Reiki 2 page. I think I may have put you in it, I don't know. But it's called Renegade Yogi Reiki. And I don't know if it's, I think you're in it. If not, just let me know. But I'm going to show you this picture that I drew, but it's a terrible picture. And if you have clementine oil is great for you right now. And second would be tangerine oil. But clementine, you can drink it and sniff it, huff it all day long. All right. See this picture? This is lovely you lying down. See the white divine light energy going everywhere, just getting everywhere, just dynamic. This is infinity signs. So you can see infinity signs and let it pick up speed, get more powerful and all that. But make sure, but just lay down and see that white dynamic energy going everywhere inside your body. Because remember, chi, you know how, well, you would know how chi flows. It needs to flow. So you don't even need like acupuncture, acupressure. Just use your mind and use the power of the white light energy to just like powerfully move your chi around. Like just lay down and just move all of it. All of it, everything. There's no stagnant energy anywhere in me. Okay, you got it. Okay, so first station is my relationship with myself. So your relationship with yourself. I still felt some mom energy in there. She wants to understand you, but you aren't a person that came to be understood, just enjoyed, like me. So we have this in common. This is where we're just the same like this. So we didn't come here to be understood, just enjoyed. You came here in this physical meat suit to enjoy yourself and be enjoyed. You may wonder why you don't have normal relationships, but it's because of this thing. You're unable to conform to this society's normal. People who can more deeply enjoy can enjoy you. But the huge key is for you to enjoy you. It's true for all people, but not imperative for most because they are willing and able to conform or appear normal. You could too, but it feels like for you and me, it takes energy to appear normal. So we have to edit ourselves and we have to like be more on guard. I mean, it cuts our own wings. We clip our own wings, and we are both more free-spirited that way. So in order to appear normal, we have to use too much energy than you're willing to use right now. Okay. Okay. You have an exceptionally high potential to have an exceptionally high vibratory relationship with yourself. Your guide says you've been judged harshly in the past by critics who she calls posers. This is not the Indian woman. It's someone else. You have a different guide right now. So you may have felt that your guidance has a kind of a different tone, and it's this person. It's a woman. And she's very kind of, not type A, but that wouldn't be totally wrong to say. So just so you get the idea, her energy's like, she's not like the Indian lady. She's like, So she says, you've been judged harshly in past by critics who she calls posers. She makes me feel like these people are just jealous. There's nothing but jealousy coming from this. Okay. Third chakra. Okay. We did a healing on you a long time ago. Third chakra, no self-esteem required. No self-esteem required. And then your guide goes like this. Boatload of jealousy. Like this. Because there's no self-esteem required, because you are fully functional and able to just be present with who I am and what I want, and kind of clear, and like not being like trying to stay out of people's way, and not trying to be like oh sorry, after you. It's like, nope, I'm next, I'll go, I'd like scoop of chocolate. So this whole no self-esteem required thing, boatload of jealousy. All right, we're still in the first station. And keep your relation. Okay, this was really cool. This has never happened before. I'm gonna make you a voice memo to do this. So it won't be in this video, but in the first station, your relationship with yourself. Keep your relationship with yourself on the 5th dimension. So I'm going to make you a voice memo. It's going to be, see your essence sitting in a room of light, like right after you pass away. So right after your soul leaves the meat suit completely, because your whole soul obviously doesn't fit in your body. You have a higher self. And so part of your soul rides around in this meat suit and has this experience. I'm in the world, not of it. You already know a lot of that. Right after the meat suit lays down for the last time and is done, you go to this place, and it's in the 5th dimension, but you haven't, like, you're not at your life review and you're not at the party yet, but it's this like light room. So when I do healings, I take people to this light room that's in the 5th dimension, but they're not dead. Okay, so we're gonna make a voice memo so that you can keep your relationship with yourself on the 5th dimension. Okay? So that your vibratory frequency in the very center of you, obviously you're still going to have crap, there's still going to be people that suck, and you're going to have to deal with relationships on the physical plane of existence. But your first station, your relationship with yourself, you have this ability to be able to stay in alignment, keep your vibratory relationship with yourself on the 5th dimension. So it's like your self and your higher self together in this higher vibrational place. It's going to be cool, and it's like when you die, part of you is already over there. It's very cool. I'm making a video right now. Okay. And then from the 5th dimension, my relationship with myself is here. It's the only station or relationship that we could do that with, to keep that there. Easy for when you pass out of the body, change form back to spirit. All right. Ironic. More fearful. Okay. Ironically, the more fearful people are about dying, the lower their vibration, the easier it is to die. The more you can be like, if it happens, it happens, the less likely it is to happen because you have a higher vibration. Also, with no fear, you have the most access to your third eye. Hey, can you check my cell phone? What? Somebody texted me. I just need to see if it's... Okay. All right. So, third eye, no fear. If it happens, it happens. The less likely you are to die because you have a higher vibration. You have less fear. You're able to see, and then when you're able to see, you're able to gather intuitive information to keep you safe and have a easier, smoother, nicer life. There was worthiness issues, though, in the back of the first station. The guide from before said that's all jealousy of others. Okay. And then I wrote, I'm not jealous, I love you. But you know that. Okay. So the back of your first station. So the center of in the back, there was worthiness crap in there, and that's other people saying, "How come she gets blah 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 blah?" All right. Second station, mate. That's a partnership. Your partnership. You need a lot of freedom in here. Really need someone that enhances or adds to your life, and there are not many that can, or at least keep it up. Thank you. So some people can add. Some people are sure. Some people can add for a time, but then I don't know if they run out of steam or they run out of material. It's like a comedian's hilarious, but after they tell you the same jokes 5 times, it's like, well, okay, no, I heard it. Okay, so they might not be able to keep it up. It feels like when you think you are enjoying them, you're really enjoying being yourself as you're with them. Like you, the I am, it's about me. The I am the I am. Your true self, your spiritual identity, your spirit, is playing with the you who is in the relationship with each different person. Like they're just a backdrop. They're the stage. But the fun that you think you're having with them, the real fun starts and ends with you. I hope that makes sense. You can always ask me. Sorry about that. Okay. I don't have all of my little kids home, so I have to see what's on there. All right, so I filled the second station with fun for you, for yourself. Fun with yourself. All right, we can talk about that if you don't understand that, but you probably do. Okay, second station. Okay. The back of your second station, the back, mom energy again, questioning, wanting something for you. Please don't let her lack of understanding you or how you live or how you are become a burden to you. You and I are free spirits, and not everyone has the capacity to understand that, especially our moms who want blank for us. They just want this for you. It's an agenda. But it's out of love, and so makes us want to entertain it. And it also makes them not feel bad about it because they just want something good for us. They just want that for us. So nice. All right. Singles trips are good for you. Flit around and play. Don't get bogged down. Diving trips. I had a friend who used to go on these diving trips. He went on one diving trip by himself. He won another trip. He went back by himself. He just hooked up with these women that were also there by themselves. He was, and then he kept winning trips. He went back like 3, he won like 3 trips from the first trip. Anyway, many people get boring, try to stay the same. So I really don't know what your situation is right now. So if you are still involved with the same person that you were, or if there's a back and forth thing, I don't know what's going on with you. I can assume some things, okay? But staying under the scab right now and flitting around and having fun with yourself and understanding that all the people, your partners that you thought you were having fun with, you were the one bringing the fun to the party. And then it ran out. And then it wasn't really on them, and it wasn't really on you. It's just that your relationships run out of steam when it's more fun to be by yourself because you're the one that brought the fun. And it's just like listening to a comedian's act. It's so funny the first time, it's pretty funny the second time, and it gets old. Okay. All right, third station. This is for children. What your relationship with children, more energy of you're supposed to be like blank. So, and then, so I'm going to tell you, I wanted my mother to be like the Partridge Family mother. I also tried to force my mother to cut her hair like Mrs. Brady from the Brady Bunch. And I got pretty mean about it, too. Okay, but we ended up best friends. So your relationship with your kids is going to improve steadily over time. And then sadly, it seems better when you don't have a partner. But just like I had to accept my mother's ugly hairdo, they'll have to accept any mates that you bring around. You probably have the child archetype in a very important house too, like me. It's why people write scripts for us. We seem immature maybe, but we always seem to end up fine. And I remember thinking, what about my life screams help me? Like I was fine, and I don't understand. Okay, someone is making me feel like you get used by people that you share space with. Clear and healthy boundaries with clients, which you have clear and healthy boundaries with clients. See if you can think about how to apply what works in your client relationships to anyone that you share space with. But this person makes me feel like they'd rather you always live alone and you just fill all your space with you, what you love, your own light. And so this guide was, okay, take this guide's opinions as opinions, not as gospel, but they say, quote, anyone you add will detract. Just feel used in the third station. Don't be afraid to say, I feel like I'm being used. Just that clearly. I feel like I'm being used. And just leave it at that. Just drop it. I know you can do that. So look out for that. And then just see, how do I bring more of like what I do well with my clients into this space? Fourth station is friends and family. Okay. It seems like ex and kids have preconceived idea of normal or how things should be. It's okay. All is well. You can still be a free spirit. And then inside you, there's a strong kind of living pulse saying, this does not diminish who or what I am. You know this, but we removed the resistance and the judgment. And there was some, I told you so. Self-righteousness toward / against you. Your guide says, okay, so I hope this makes sense to you. So there was this resistance and judgment energy in your fourth station that we removed, even though you know, like, this doesn't, even though you know that if your ex and your kids have a preconceived idea of what normal is or how things should be, it's okay. All is well, and you can still be a free spirit. And you already know, we know that you know, this does not diminish who I am, this does not diminish what I am. You know this, but we removed the resistance and the judgment in the fourth station. And when we were doing that, you could feel, I told you so, self-righteousness toward you, against you. Your guide says, they just think so small. They just think so small. Let go of all attachments to all old mates. They said, clear the deck, capital. Clear the deck. Underlined, big, big. Clear the deck. All right. The fifth chakra, world at large. Okay, you're going to like this. Fifth station, world at large. They say this, exactly like this. If there are aliens that are more highly evolved than us, you are one of their favorites. You get, quote, the world is my oyster. No excuses. Whatever lights me up, lights up the world. And it's like, go from here like this. All right? Call on all light beings for help in living a magical life. They really want to bring this to you. Anyway, any way you want. You could say anything. Help me heal the world, all beings and the planet and its atmosphere. Oh, that was me saying that. You can help me. So I just do this thing when I'm bored or whatever, and I just heal the planet, sending all light to all beings, leaving nothing and no one out, just healing the world, the whole planet, the world, all beings, including the atmosphere. Okay, and then I just do this because that's what occurs to me and I feel like doing it. But when you do this, there is a karmic gift or some kind of karmic payback. All right. Instead of regular meditation, I assume you meditate. If you don't, just do this. Instead of regular meditation, close your eyes and focus on being a huge expanded chunk of light consciousness. And then connect with me now. So I'll be pale blue green light, like a pale bluish greenish light. And you're just gonna be, just close your eyes and focus on being a huge expanded chunk of light consciousness. And you're just gonna look for me. Just look for the pale blue green light. So you're just gonna kind of connect. Just kind of see me. Just see me. And let if you're a color light, or if you're just white or just like golden, you're just gonna touch where my light, where the end of my light is. You're just gonna kind of touch. Okay? You just can commune with that up there. Like we're playing. Good. Relax your belly, smiling face. Now let's just see how big we can get. Worthiness is clearing. Resistance clearing. Just see how big you can get now. See how big we're both growing at the same rate. Good. Now relax your whole back. Good. And let your whole body, your physical body, just kind of be like, good. Very smooth. Nothing can stick to it. Like Teflon. Good. Now let your whole front be like Teflon. Nothing can stick. Good. So it doesn't even take very long. I wish I timed that, but that was, I don't know, 18 seconds? Not the best judge of time when I'm like in an energy place. Okay, now, first chakra. I assume you know the chakras. First chakra, down near your genitals. Red, root chakra. Imagine ice cold, clear water from deep in the earth flowing through your first chakra. Okay, and then, I don't know who said this. Oh my God, if people could just realize how much shit doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you are because you can move. You can always change. Okay. Okay, so all right, so just see your first chakra, see like a clear, very, very deep underground river washing through your first chakra. Just washing through it. And again, you don't even have to do it very long. Was that 3 seconds? Easy. Very easy. Second chakra. Second chakra is, sacral. Wants and loves freedom. In parentheses, sex and creativity. House, ? Colors. Change paint as often as you like. So if we get a chance to talk, or if you want to text me and tell me what your situation is, where you live and whatnot, we can talk about that. But don't feel odd, or, well, you don't. You're good like this, but you may need to be one of these kinds of people that changes colors of rooms or things often. Just do that. It's like a turning over. It's like a freshening. I don't know, it just feels good. You don't have to keep something painted for a year or whatever. Oh, okay, so I was supposed to have a third child, and you were supposed to have a child. Our children were supposed to come in. They never came in because of what's happening now. I would have had a 3-year-old. I would have had a 3-year-old. All right? But what's happening now is why they didn't. They chose not to come in. So I can still see them on the other side. They chose not to come in. I don't know what's going to happen. I would have a 3-year-old boy right now. I think maybe if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say what's happening now, it will become pretty evident within the next 5 years. Okay? Okay, third chakra. Even though third chakra is self-esteem, and you technically don't really have one, it never disappoints. It's very healthy here, but please don't take this for granted. Okay, and then I saw you in a yellow onyx ballroom again. It was it's this humongous ballroom, and the floor and the walls, and they were all yellow onyx, beautiful, like honey onyx or golden onyx. And then you were in this beautiful yellow ball gown. Very, very happy. Very happy. Don't take this for granted, please. Okay. Understand and have compassion, because most people, no one that I know that I've ever seen, have what you have going on in there. There may be, I don't know what you're doing for money right now. I don't know what kind of situation you have as far as income, what you've created and what you're doing. But someone that has a third chakra like this, it just stands to reason that you would be able to create an income by assisting people with self-esteem crap, because it's all bullshit. It's really all bullshit. So if you need more money, or you want more money, or you want something fun to do, engage your second chakra of creativity and your third chakra. And just say, okay, how do I serve in the highest best? How do I serve in the highest best? Go to that ball gown in that ballroom. Everything's golden. So nice. We can talk about that later if you want. Fourth chakra, the heart. Very straightforward. Some could say stubborn. Let me know if that becomes something that you want to change, work on, do something about, because it doesn't feel bad to me. It feels comfortable right now. It's like I know what I like and I know what I will put up with, and I'm good. I had this, I don't know if it's me or you or both, feeling of not needing to change. It feels true for you, and to me, it feels good. We can work on it. We can expand more, but it feels strong for now. It feels strong. Not necessarily easy. Maybe people are trying to tell you that you need to share your feelings or talk about blah, blah, blah. Feels like you are in command of your heart to a healthy degree. And then I wrote, oh my God, I love you. And then we did, so light and expansion of the heart. So light, you can just bring light in right now. Bring light into your heart and just expand it. Just light and expand. But it feels strong in there. I could still feel, I still understand that, like, it's like strong and it's like stubborn and it's very straightforward. I know what I like. It's really like I'm not going to compromise my principles or something like this. But it doesn't feel bad. It feels comfortable right now. It feels really good. It feels like I'm good. The heart. So we could talk about that if you're thinking of compromising. That feels wrong. So if you have any kind of choices that you need to make, I made a video on on this channel called "Using Vibration to Make Decisions," something like that. You can. It's just a quick meditation to set up 2 choices and see which one raises your vibration more. But the heart feels good, feels strong, feels stubborn, but it feels good, it feels healthy, it feels commanding. It feels like I'm in command, but I still wouldn't mind a little light and expansion. Light and expansion. Okay, 5th chakra. Okay, so 5th chakra, self-communication, communication, self-expression. And then this is what they say. You cheeky monkey. Don't use your sense of humor on people who are triggered right now. Some vibrations are going up and some are going down. Your guide says, don't even use logic or rational thinking on triggered people right now. Let them be. Say, well, we'll see. Okay, these times, and then they say, your guide says, these times, okay, so it's like, all right, these times were made for echo chambers, or echo chambers were made for times like these. Ha ha. I'm going to say that again. Because I think I may have come in on what they were saying halfway through, and so they did it backwards, and then they fixed it. Or maybe it's both. I don't know. These times, it was like a laughing kind of it was like a silly, funny, laughing kind of. These times were made for echo chambers, or echo chambers were made for times like these. 2 exclamation points. Ha ha. Okay, throat chakra, remember? I love myself enough to speak my truth, and also, I love myself too much to engage. If I engage in this, I'm going to be pulling nonsense upon myself. So I choose, out of love for myself, I choose not to engage. Of course I care, I just don't trust civil discourse these days. It's like, I just choose not to get involved in a conversation. And if you want, I made a video called Civil War. It's like, there's such separate reality, there's such a huge disparity between realities for people right now. So, that's what I started talking about in my channel. I'm just making videos for people who are going up now. Not worried about the people getting triggered, or who are triggered, or who are going down. I'm not worried about them anymore. So that's a nice change for me. You have 2nd chakra issues in your throat chakra. So that tells me it's probably related to a partner that you didn't speak powerfully to. Remember these words. Fuck it. For the next 8 years, I give myself permission to say fuck it. And I'm not available for your reality. Your 3rd eye. So 6th chakra at the brow. Stay in the white light. If you want to talk to light beings, it's available to you. And I think you already know no fluoride, because you know that it calcifies the pineal gland. I've posted this thing multiple times. It's called In Shadow. So I think if you look on YouTube, maybe I'll send it to you. In Shadow. Pineal gland is at the end. The pineal gland is going to get big. Like, people will finally start learning about their pineal gland. You already know a lot, but if you're bored, research the pineal gland. Love it. Pineal, pituitary, and thyroid. Harmonious triangle of optimum performance. Pineal, pituitary, thyroid. Harmonious triangle of optimum performance. So research your pineal, You already know. I know that you already know. I know you're a genius. You already know everything. But you may not be researching the pineal gland for you necessarily. It may be to give information to other people. And especially if you're helping people work on their self-esteem and their intuition, their intuitive abilities. You may pick up information or a certain way to say or a certain way to talk about the pineal gland that's going to really help you with the people that you're going to be serving. You're doing great. Relax. All you need to know, truth from fiction equals excellent pineal gland. And then your 7th chakra at the crown, capital letters, just remember you are spirit. The people that don't get it, don't get it. And it's just like, whatever, haters. And that's it. And I love you. And thanks for reaching out. And we will be in touch. So if you have questions about this, just try and watch this video twice before you reach out on questions. Yeah, watch it to the end, and your questions may get answered. All right, so I'm going to send you in shadow now. Okay, I love you. Have a great day. See ya.